Hi friends, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to dive into another black ink comparison for you guys. I asked some of you in one of my latest hauls, whenever I hauled the Extreme Black ink, if you all wanted to see another updated version of this video. I've done like 2 or 3 of these in the past, so a lot of you have asked me to go ahead and do this. So I am doing this video for those of you that do want to see it. I'm going to basically just do a little stamping with all 3 of the more popular inks that are compatible with alcohol markers, and then excuse me, and then give you my thoughts on which is the more black, because I think the reason why I like to do these videos for you guys is to get the one that's more really crisp black, because a lot of us obviously stamp our images in black and then they color them with our Copics or alcohol based markers. So that's what I'm going to do today in this video. I've got 3 different inks. I've got the more popular Memento Tuxedo Black. It's probably, you know, it's the OG, if you will, of all of the black inks out there that are compatible with alcohol markers. Then I've got the Fawn Jet Black ink. And then the new one from MFT, the Extreme Black. So I've gone ahead and wrote out on just a piece of white cardstock. The cardstock that I use in a lot of my videos and a lot of my crafting is the Papertrey ink Stamper Select White. I think it's a really great quality cardstock, and I do a lot of my card bases and my coloring when it comes to alcohol markers and everything on this cardstock. I know a lot of them, like a lot of crafters out there like the Nina, and I don't have that one, so, and I'm sure it works fantastic, but I'm just showing you what I have. So and I'm sure, so if you are curious as to how these inks perform on the paper you use, then I would just suggest go ahead, and because so far I'm liking this one, but I just wanted to do the comparison again for those that wanted to see the video. So I've got the Memento, like I mentioned, the Fawn Jet Black and the MFT Extreme Black. I've got a couple different sentiment stamps here. I've got one that is cling mount. That's a sentiment, or, you know, words. That's kind of like a sentiment, fine detailed word there. Another one that just says crafted with love, obviously clear stamp. And then in these videos I like to do also a comparison with a what am I trying to say, a solid image stamp. So I've got the heart from this heart swatch little stamp set and die set from Fawn. If I do any swatches or anything like that, I usually do it with this stamp set, because it's got a big heart in here, and then it's got a very, very small heart, and of course the die. If I do any like ink swatching or anything like that, which I don't do often to be quite honest with you, but I do like the size of this heart, so I thought I'll go ahead and use it in today's video. So I don't know why I have this block out. I think I was going to use it for something else. So let's go ahead and do some stamping here. Again, I'm going to kind of stamp down the heart and then the 2 sentiment, if you will, stamps beside it, so you can get an idea. So I've got, and I'm going to try to do them in the same order, that way it'll be fair. I haven't used a cling mount stamp in a long time. I just tend to go toward the clear stamps anymore, but I think a lot of us do. Alright, so there's the Memento. Gonna go ahead and clean off my stamps here real quick, because I don't want any residual ink left over. If you hear some thumping or anything, my husband's in the next room. Alright, so next up is the Fawn Jet Black. Again with the solid black heart, or solid heart. It's going to be black. Alright. Then we've got the Crafted with Love. And then the Happy Meal. So how are you guys doing this weekend? Are you doing anything fun? Well, I just flubbed that up, but this is just a comparison, not any stamping for project or anything. But anyway, are y'all up to something fun this weekend? Or kind of leave me a comment below what you're up to. I'd like to hear from you guys. I always like to hear from you guys. Alright, so next is the Extreme Black. Trying to get it coated as much as I can. Crafted with Love. And then the Happy Meal. Well, I know why I don't stamp with cling mount stamps anymore, because I'm bad at it. No, I'm just out of practice, I guess. Alright, so first what I'm going to do is just kind of show you guys up close the comparison of the inks and how black they are, and get an idea for that. And then I'm going to take a Copic marker here and just kind of go over the solid stamps, and so you can see obviously that it is great for Copics. So right off the bat, we've got the Memento, and it's stamped pretty solid there, as well as the sentiment stamps. Really great quality stamping there. Then we've got the let's see, the Fawn jet black. Again, it's more splotchy than the rest of them, so you can see that one there. I'm just trying to get in the light a little bit more. Let me pull my light over just a little bit so you can see it just a little bit better. Okay, and then you may see it in the, oops, there we go. And then we've got obviously the Extreme Black. And to compare between these two, the Memento kind of stamped a little bit more, just smidgen blacker. I mean, not by much. I'm trying to get up close and see it here. Not by much, but on the video it looks like this one is much more solid in that black color. But overall, it compares really well with the Memento. So let me go ahead and just take my regular marker here, my Copic marker, and just kind of color over the heart and test the smearing or anything like that, which it shouldn't, because that's what this ink is for. Alright, so kind of see that up close. They all performed really well. I don't see any smearing whatsoever at all. So I would say, in my humble opinion here, as far as black, and obviously I'm stamping with an acrylic block, no stamping tool whatsoever. Between the three, the blackest of all of them is the Memento. Then I would go with the Extreme Black from MFT, and then the Fawn Jet Black. They all performed well with obviously the Copic marker, because that's what they are formulated for, so no problems there. And just overall, I think they're all three fantastic inks. Nothing wrong with any of the three, but if there's going to be any differences whatsoever as far as, you know, black. Now I will say this, between looking at this, obviously ignoring the perimeter here, but looking at the sentiments, this one has been stamped more clear with the cling mount. It's stamped more more crisp than these two did. if you're into, you know, obviously looking for a black ink for sentiments, this one, the MFT, would be a great one for sentiments. All three of them would be, but just far as just being more black and all that, the extreme black, just from this comparison, shows me that this one is the more black of all three of these. With these three, there's not really any difference that I can tell. They all look pretty well in black, you know, Christmas and everything. But again, I think for the overall, you wouldn't really go wrong with any of the three. But just, you know, there's the biggest difference in this comparison. I would say that this up here is the more black of all of them. And that's the Memento, and then I would go with the extreme black from MFT, and then the Lawn Fawn is for third place, if you will. But I love all three. I have all three, obviously, and I like doing these tests like this just to see what's out there and kind of give you guys some ideas on what's out there. So I hope that helps you out, guys. Like I said, it's going to be, you know, a little bit more of a shorter video this time because I have done these videos in the past. So, but I hope this gives you a little bit more of an idea of what's out there and what to work with. So if you have any questions, if you feel like that I have left anything out in this comparison and I want to see, you know, or have anything in mind that you would like for me to do, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to get to it. Otherwise, this completes this video. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you a part of my little stamping family here. Until then, I will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.